Hi there, I'm Uncle Joel with Pen and Reel. So Justice League Dark Apokolips War. So I was vaguely aware that this movie existed, and I kind of thought it was going to be continuing on with the plot point of the Justice League War movie. You know, continuing the conflict with Darkseid and Apokolips. But I had no idea of what we were actually going to get. So first and foremost, I found out right before the movie came out that this was the end of the DC animated cinematic universe that they've been doing over the past several years, where they had a bunch of different animated movies interconnected into one continuity. This was and is the final movie in that animated continuity. So that added a bit more weight to it, but still I thought, okay, this is going to be the Justice League and maybe all of the characters that they had introduced in these animated movies going up against Darkseid. I didn't expect anything more than this big, bombastic, all characters charging forward, taking on Darkseid. Potentially, yeah, a full-on war, but like maybe Darkseid invades Earth and the heroes fight back and finally subdue him permanently, or maybe the heroes decide to take the fight to Darkseid and the entire Justice League and all of the heroes invade Apokolips. I figured we'd get one of those two movies. Maybe even both in one. Darkseid attacks Earth, the heroes fight him back, and while they've got him on the ropes, they go in for the kill. I figured it'd be something along those lines. What we got, wow. This was so much different than I was expecting. First off, the fact that they characterize it as Justice League Dark shifted my perspective a little bit. Like, why were they focusing on the Justice League Dark if this was the final movie and it was going to be all of the heroes versus Darkseid? So then I start watching the movie, and the first sequence, the first 5-10 minutes of the movie was exactly what I was expecting, and everything after that was completely different. I have to be honest, I did not see anything coming in what they did in this movie. Every other animated movie they've released, I found somewhat predictable, and I could predict the ending well in advance. This, however, they just let loose. They went crazy, and they had fun with it. I have to say, as a final movie for this entire series, since the series has been kind of disjointed all along, and it's not like one series, it's just a bunch of different independent movies that are loosely connected by continuity, I wasn't expecting them to wrap up any major plot points, and they actually did that more than I was expecting in this movie, but that wasn't really the main focus. The main focus for them was, let's put an end to this universe. Let's put an end to this continuity. Let's cap off this series of movies, and let's do it with a bang. And so with that in mind, I have to say this was the best possible outcome. And I don't mean like what happened in the story was the best thing that could have possibly happened. I just mean like I could not have expected this good of a movie, or at least not a movie that I enjoyed this much. This is probably my favorite DC animated movie in recent memory. Possibly favorite DC animated movie ever. Not counting like Mask of the Phantasm or, stuff like that. But of the direct-to-DVD, of the direct release DC animated movies, yeah, this is probably my favorite. Like, there's so much I want to talk about, but I really don't want to give away any spoilers. If you like the DC animated movies that they've released thus far, especially if you're interested in Justice League Dark, and the Teen Titans, the Suicide Squad, all of those, if you're interested in any of that, if you've enjoyed the DC animated movies, watch this movie. Now, I'm sure there are going to be people who don't enjoy it as much as I do, but seriously, like, I can't rave about this one enough. Justice League Dark Apokolips War was great. Like, seriously, I love this movie. So yeah, I'm going to have to end it there, because if I keep going, I am definitely going to get into spoilers, and I want you to experience this for yourself. Seriously, check it out. Watch it as soon as you can. You won't regret it. Until next time, it's Uncle Joel saying, stay tangible.